Welcome back to XPGIN, humanity's official Imperial news source. My name's Captain Shack. Here's tonight's top stories. The Imperial fleet has engaged a large congregation of pirate forces in the Shisharim system. The first fleet, under the command of Grand Admiral Simon Cowell, engaged what was believed to be a small number of criminal miscreants, turned out to be a large armada of makeshift warships, including a massive galleon twice the size of an Imperial battlecruiser. The Imperial Navy engaged this threat without pause or trepidation. With the acclimator line soaking up much of the incoming damage, this allowed the heavy cannons of the newly established Gladiator class and the broadside capabilities of Victory classes to lay down heavy fire from the rear. The Imperial victory was assured when our newly developed TIE bombers came within range of the last few cruiser vessels, dropping their high-yield payloads. Fighting off such a massive beast of a ship, known only as the Galleon, was a brutal close-range affair of broadsides and boarding parties, as if torn from the pages of a fantasy novel. The Imperial Navy took some heavy losses. Captain Howell of the Spearhead died blocking damage from the front line. Captain Tiff died in hand-to-hand combat with pirate boarders. Captain Tal Shalasa ordered her engines to full just before ramming an enemy cruiser. Your sacrifices will not be forgotten. Captain Farnsworth of the Acclimator-class vessel the Dakota managed to position his ship between enemy fire and a hospital ship, the Mercy, long enough for the crew of the Ties of Justice to escape before her engines went critical. The CR-90 Paladin, a ship that's been in service for many years to the Empire, is currently listed as missing in action after her navigator engaged an emergency hyperspace jump without allowing for calculations. Witnesses say the hull was heavily damaged before the jump. No word yet on if she survived. Dr. Peter McBeardy has set course for the system in hopes of finding valuable technology in the wreckage field of the pirate ships. Now a word from our sponsor, the Imperial Travel Bureau. Do you long for a life away from the hustle and bustle of the city? Do you wish for adventure, excitement, and challenge? Do you hold a scientific research license from an Imperial Academy? Then the land of opportunity, the Scarif system. With lovely sunrises, beautiful beaches, talk to your local Imperial Research Center for more information. On a somewhat related note, the Imperial research and testing continues on a new class of TIE fighter, under the direct observation of Lord Pleskin. The new TIE fighters are faster and more maneuverable than their predecessors. Critics have warned the lack of shielding and defense is frightening, but Lord Pleskin has assured the Imperial Navy that it only serves to motivate pilots to improve their skills. That wraps up tonight's netcast. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Captain Shack with XPGIN. Join the Imperial Navy today for a better tomorrow. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Shack here, and welcome back to the Grand Campaign. Let me zoom out here and we'll take a look at the universe. The Empire has grown, and we are definitely the largest empire in the galaxy. Now, what do we got going on? Well, we have our new system, Kashyyyk, that we've gone ahead and colonized. Some of you guys were you guys had a whole bunch of great names. That one I really liked. I don't know why. Even though it's like a desert planet, we're still going with it. I guess Tatooine would probably have been a better one. Too late now, no going back. High quality minerals. Nice. That's actually a different world. That's not the one that we colonized. Because the one that we colonized was a like a forest tropical world. There's totally different. It's a tropical world, not a forest world. All right, let's go ahead and pause it, get time moving. We've repaired the fleet already. They're good to go for our next combat action. Many of you have said, Shaq, you've got to go take on that automated dreadnought. But the people who have some experience this tell me that I'm gonna need like a 15K fleet to even scratch that sucker, and we've only got a 4K fleet, so that's not going to happen just yet. We have eliminated all the threats around us. I'm thinking it may be time to orchestrate a war against our enemies. Not the Predators, though. I'm thinking the Icanians. I wonder if we can. I mean, we have our fleet. I don't want our fleet standing idly by. They're ready for combat. They can take the fight to our enemies. There's no reason to just like wait. What is this? Peace offer. Peace has been made. Really? Why don't you guys fight and win the war? Stop going to war with them. Independence guaranteed for, really?
Research complete.
You're guaranteeing the Predator independence. That's the route you guys want to take on my border. That's a stupid idea. Oh, you hate us too. You hate us too. You're militarists, and you're also fanatic collectivists. You don't hate us by much, though.
Special project complete.
I don't know if our allies, Federation allies, would actually like join in on a war with any of these guys. Maybe, actually, probably, most likely, the Iconians. Yeah, they'd be willing to go to war with the Iconians. Or the Hushko, sorry, the Iconians are up here. The Hushko United Planets, we've had many conflicts with them because they keep allying themselves with the Predators. Anyways, let's see what we got. Archaeological project completed. Our archaeologists have successfully excavated several starship hulls on the surface of Kogan 3, relics from the massive space battle that took place in the system 2 million years ago. The forces involved were the second and third fleets of the First Fleet Grand Navy, fighting to contain an incursion by the combined fleets of the Rakim, a nomadic warrior species from the Galactic Rim. What began as a minor skirmish quickly escalated into a running fleet battle involving hundreds of ships on both sides. It's impossible to tell which side won, but we're gonna get a bunch of research. That would explain why we've actually finished up our assisted research, because this didn't take much. New research, what do we got? Gamma lasers, AI-controlled colony ships, automated exploration protocols. Order the science ship to automatically explore the galaxy. That's not bad. That's not bad. Better shielding technology. Oh, better defense. 20%. That's planetary shield fortifications I'm actually more interested in. Oh, automated exploration. Half the time versus advanced shielding technology. Let's go with automated exploration. Just so I could send them out and they can continue to scan the universe. That'll take, how long will that take? 30 months? And we got 13 left on our TIE fighters. Indeed. All right, who's starving? God, what? What do you want? Upgrade your power plants. Oh, you're still building all your power plants. You're still building farms. Like, if I unpause it for a couple of seconds. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong bar. That's the happiness bar because you're a robot. Wow, people are miserable on this planet. Do I have anything I could build to fix that? Can we give you guys, like, what about that military, do we finish that research yet? I don't think we have. Or did I not take it? Well, yeah, virtual combat arena, it's not done yet. All right, you'll be fine. We're already building you. Look at this, we're gonna give you a spaceport with laser technology so we can get even more food coming in. And then we're gonna build you, we're building you a farm right now. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Science ships, we've got 2 science ships just dicking around. Why don't we send a science ship to Scarif? It is the research vacation destination. And let's go ahead, just go assist research. Go. While you're just dicking around, just go. All right, the patience. I sent you way out. You were scanning these worlds. You still got worlds to scan over here, dude. Go. Go and do important things. You've got 1 world to scan on the rim, and we've basically scanned everything. Yeah, we need to start some shit. We need to like move the first fleet into a better position. I don't want to move you yet, though. I want you to build up our. I wish battleship tech would come up. I do, I really do. Let's move you out to the northeast outpost. Go ahead. Look at our power. We went from plus 70 to plus 35. While we have such a well-known admiral at our disposal, I would like to keep taking the fight to our would-be enemies. All right, clear, 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 clear. You've scanned the debris in the pirate sector. Actually, I will see it. We'll see if we get any new technologies once these come up. Actually, science ship. I just sent you way over there. As soon as you're done doing that, go back over to that pirate sector and scan that. I'm just gonna send you all over the place. It's fine. You'll be fine. Or terraforming technology would be really nice at this point. It really would. Now, we've got our new sector. I wanted to actually go into the sector settings for it. So, the Bob sector. And I wanted to let you colonize. That's what I wanted. And we'll just have you have a balanced focus. And you're allowed to build robots. Just build your astromechs. It's fine. Go for it. I've also renamed all of the armies. We've got the 212th has been rebuilt, the 313th is back, the 501st, and we've got a new researcher. Not a new researcher. Who do we have? We've got a couple of new captains, actually, for those 2 new classes. We've got Alexander Maxwell. We've got Ahari Vedshek. I've become the Carbuncle. And then Emperor's Wrath. I had to shorten it though. Captain York. Welcome to the fleet. We have a special project. Oh, you needed a scientist of 5 or higher. Scientists. I know I'm sending you all over the place. I'm a little scatterbrained this morning. If Navarra gets a promotion, if Alexandria gets a promotion, we'll send her over to do this special project. All right, let's look at the political situation for a second. Our close allies are friends, not allies. We haven't brought him into the Federation yet. Would you be willing? The Just Con will vote yes, but you still will not accept our invitation. Why? Why do you hate us? Do you need more months? Like, there's nothing else I could do. I can offer you tribute. Insult, ask to be vassal, demand to be tribute, demand tribute, vassalization, close portals. Invite to Federation, can't do that, would like to. Offer trade deal. I mean, are we just incompatible? We're both xenophobes. We're both collectivists. You're a little fanatical for my taste, but that's cool. You do you. Offer tribute. Tell me more. Like, let's click it. 25% of our mineral and energy. They won't accept it. They won't accept tribute from us. That's weird. How about we just offer a trade deal? Actually, would like to see what your star charts reveal, just to see if it like opens up anything, and give us like. Let's just accept it. Are we increasing per year by anything? Mutual rivals, 100% trust, Federation Associate. I guess we're still building up Federation Associate status. Let's see. Can I click you for more information? All right, well, you guys let me know what's the best way to bring them into the Federation. I'm a little hesitant to do it just because I don't want more people having to vote, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Don't pause it. We need to keep going. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Like, we're gonna bring these guys into the Federation all sneaky-like. What do you got? Trade deal. They've accepted our trade deal. Excellent. Well, we've still got, what is it? 2292. We're at 87. So we've got a few years left before we can integrate you. Well, if we can get them, let's see what it'll take to declare war. Declare war on the Iconians. Truce with the humans. Oh, because you were part of our last war with the Predators, even though I didn't declare war on you. What about the autocracy? What if I punched you in the face? Would anybody care? I wonder, if I declared war on you, would, holy crap. The Just Con would come in, and then the Wasari would join them too? What the hell is the Wasari? Intriguing. I just want to liberate. That's what I want to do. I want to liberate everybody. So let's look at your worlds here. That's a lot of planets. These aren't all you. I want to focus on just you, because if we can liberate them, then all the sides at our border will be friendly empires. So that would be Badukan. Hadouken! Where are you? You know you thought about it when I said it. They're like, yes, wars of liberation. I am so down for this. That's just the royal family saving face. That's what that is. They're down for it. War of liberation for these two worlds.
Anomaly found.
I think we're gonna do it. War score 54 isn't that hard. We've got the ground troops. The 501st, the 313th, the 212th are ready to go. The fleet is there. We're going in. There's weapons of mass destruction somewhere. We don't know where, but we're doing the thing. We'll come up with a reason later. Because we want to secure our borders. It's national security, guys. I mean galactic security. That's what we're doing. All right, anomaly. A Class 12 asteroid orbits this planet. The small planetoid's orbit appears far too stable for its presence to be a natural occurrence. Indeed, and you need the experience because I need you to level up because we've got other important jobs for you. The fleet should already be there, and of course it is. It's on this. Grand Admiral Simon Caldwell, take the Imperial fleet into enemy territory and smack them in the face. Now we do have the Hushko United Planets. Hopefully we can get in, get work done. I don't have a defense fleet. And get out. Get this war over before it gets too hot. All right, set course. Move out. All invasion fleets. Rolling out. Okay, let's not send the 501st in without, fleet support. You guys, you idiots are gonna actually separate, aren't you? You totally are gonna separate into two separate fleets. Oh, sweet babies. Well, at least these sectors are empty. Like, look at the fleet. It's like, don't leave. This is how we lose.
Complete.
Oh God, please
Construction
jump.
complete.
Please jump. How long until the fleet jumps? Ugh. This is how we lose our entire ground force. Their fleet's right there. Can we? No, let's just meet them. We'll meet them at the capital. They'll have to turn around and engage us. They can't not. All right, let's pause it real quick because we do have new research. We have unlocked TIE fighter technology. The TIE LN starfighter, commonly known as the TIE Fighter, was the signature starfighter of the Galactic Empire. Instantly recognizable from the roar of their engines, they exude Imperial power and prestige across the galaxy. Really? Prestige? Is that what we're gonna go with, the TIE Fighter? I mean, I know it's like the Imperial symbol, really, that and the Star Destroyer. I would say the Star Destroyer is, that's an ugly TIE bomber. I honestly don't, battleships. I honestly don't want that in my fleet. That's terrible. I don't think so. I'd rather have defense stations. To be honest, in the situation that we have, I said I was gonna do torpedoes. So we could build the torpedo version of the Victory class. But battleships, but defense stations, 13,000? Holy crap, that's gonna take me 167 months to research. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna pick up defense stations because we can have that really fast and we could use those right now and build a defensive border. We need to build up our research. That's gonna take as long. Crap. 167 months. But we get battleships. I don't know, guys. I'm hurting here. I mean, the smart move would probably be... How good are torpedoes? 325 damage? Hot damn. I just want a couple of these Victory classes in the fleet. And this will only take 21 months. All right. Some of you are gonna hate me for it, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that for now. Let's focus on the fleet, the invasion of, what are you guys called? The Nullics, the Augie Nullics. We're taking the Augie Nullics down. We're securing our border. Let's go ahead, engage the fleet, move our ground troops out of combat zone. Get out of there, ground forces. The 212th is being held back. We may need them. What do we got? Oh, hey! How can we aid the raid of Joshua Dredd? Oh, what? You guys are jumping in to help us fight? You just silly, awesome predator bastards. Welcome to the shindig. You have no ship things. Oh, that's weird. That's really weird. Huh, that's a bug. That's a mod bug of some kind. All right, this is the research that we were just doing. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into stable orbit around Nusergan 4. The massive engine sections and braking thrusters can still be found on the surface, although they've long since been rendered inoperable. Whoever did this also mined the asteroid for minerals, but those operations were seemingly abandoned shortly after it begun. Interesting, a bit more in the way of engineering research. I'm a little concerned, guys. Where's their
Hostile
fleet?
fleet engaged.
Shit. Come aboot and engage the enemy forces. Oh, look at them, and they're adorable little cruisers. What do they got, destroyers? Those are all corvettes, aren't they? They're all about to be dead. Long-range cannons are already opening up. We've launched all TIE fighters. TIE bombers are en route. There goes a few of our missiles. Imagine a couple of victories back here. Lobbing. Just pure awesome sauce. Why are our interdictors going first? Why is the rums gone? Like, Belfour's over here. Whee! I'm gonna fly in front of everything like an ass. Yeah, we need some of those victory classes though. I want those just wrecking them. This is beautiful. Have we even gotten hull damage on anybody? Yeah, they scratched the paint on the Proton Star. Oh, wait a minute, here we go. One of our escorts, our heavy weapons platforms are taking a bit of damage. Let's just watch the laser light show.
Situation log updated.
You're a security threat. You have to be dealt with. Sorry, must be done. All right, there is the Just Con. They're beginning their engagement of the capital. Glad to see my allies have arrived. Always happy to be in the fight. I'm a little surprised the Predators showed up. They definitely want to be. There's 2 planets here. Oh, this is gonna be great. I can invade both these planets with both the 501st and the 212. We'll be in and out of here in no time. What fleet is this? There's nobody particular in command of this. That's too bad. Or is there? Ah, all right. Rodrig Den Turub. I don't know if that's the admiral that helped us in the last battle. I do love that their weapon effect. What are you using? Those are small plasma launchers. Interesting. All right, set course, Imperial Fleet. Let's go ahead and get the 501st to land on the capital, since that's kind of like what they're good at. You guys have been doing it for ages. Let's get the rest of the Imperial Fleet. Engage them. 313th, let's move. 212th actually is built back up. There's only, there's 7 of them. They're equal to the
Situation log updated.
All right, long-range weapons are opening up. Bombers are en route. We're already up to 18%. Let's check real quick and make sure we haven't been engaged on any of our other fronts. We have not. They're too busy trying to save their allies' capital. The invasion has begun. I didn't even wait to bombard it. I just went in. Crap. That was stupid on my part. Move here. We are bombarding it though. Oh God, can you guys win this? I don't know. Fortifications are down to about 1,000 left. I may have to call in reinforcements from the 212. Members of the local Emancipation Movement chapter have appeared to have successfully radicalized several XPG Imperial slaves. That's too bad. Unpause it. Let's see how the battle goes. Precursor discovery. Several merchant ships passing in the vicinity of Stenlar 2 Alpha have independently of each other reported anomalous readings coming from the direction of the moon. After studying these readings, experts on New Terra believe they may indicate an ancient precursor activity. We will check that out the second we are fighting for our lives. We are starting to lose. I could pull our forces back if necessary. Let's see what happens with the fortifications drop to nothing. They actually might not. If I pull them out, will I get... Wait. Fortifications are down. They still outnumber us greatly, but our boys are starting to... I don't know. We need those reinforcements. Drop your troops. Come on, drop your troops in. I see them coming in. Desperately requesting reinforcements from the Sorry. The vassals. Oh, they're not gonna drop them, are they? No, they're not. All right, I'm calling them in. I'm calling in the 212. Get over here. Land your reinforcements immediately. I'm pretty sure you're multiple jumps away. You know what we could do? Let's bring the land armies. Just get over here, help them out. We have reinforcements in orbit, just chilling. Why aren't you bombarding them? Sit on that planet and destroy their military installations. No, 501st, we're on our way. All we got is our droids left. There's our ground troops. No, it hasn't failed. Wait, what? There they go. Get over here and support them. I think they get a bonus if we've got orbital support. Come on, boys. You've got this. I don't know if they get a bonus. We're gonna find out though. Shit, a planetary invasion lowers, if you fail it, it lowers your fight that much.
Research
I can't do
complete.
full. You are over it, right? Yes, you are. You can see them still doing the bombardment. All right, we've got it. This is their capital. This should knock this up pretty substantially. A little sad. A little sad that I lost that.
Enemy
My own
planet
fault that I
secured.
didn't break up their defense. All right, research is done. What do we got? Our new virtual combat arenas can be built. We can raise some of that happiness and get some, it's like the ultimate virtual reality simulator. So, we're not doing social welfare programs. Regenerative whole tissue, leadership lifespan, 10 years. And this is a new biology path. That could be cool. Kind of like the idea of doing that. Let's do it. So we've won the battle. We've only got to get one more planet in the system. And I bet if we invade over here, we're gonna have this in the bag. This will be their last world, right? And they've only got one planet here. They do have a star base, so they're probably still producing ships. Yeah, that knocked us down, losing that invasion. Well, no, actually, it doesn't show. It doesn't show any negatives. Oh, I gotta scroll down. No, it doesn't show any score negatives. Interesting. Anyways, 212, where you boys at? Ah, you've already arrived, good. Go ahead and set up for an invasion into orbit of their second planet. A lamb. I'm taking your ground troops, and I want you to build up a defense army. And just to keep you. Get you up here to the front lines.
System survey.
Because we've got one more planet to invade, so. It looks like our ally might already be on it. What are you doing over here? Oh, that's the Predator ships that for some reason don't have models. Which is weird because they're not supposed to add any ships with that mod. I don't know. All right, what do they got for ground troops on here already? Oh, you guys have got this. Go ahead, land your armies. You've got plenty of support. Do I have any science ships not doing anything? I do. And you, go ahead and get over here in the middle of wartime and just begin research. Unless you've already been promoted to tier 5. No, you haven't. That's why I need you to start researching stuff. This war will be over shortly.
Construction complete.
All right, ground invasion's begun. Excellent. I wish there was a little bit more to the ground invasions. I do. I wish there was some type of gameplay mechanic here and not just watching the bars. Victory is ours. What do we want to do? We have ground troops that have taken both of these planets. I could take out their mining installation. It'd probably be better to just take out their last production facility.
Incoming transmission.
What do we got? Trade deal with the Zealots. You want my terraforming gases? Ooh, plus 15 shield hit points. You don't say. You know, terraforming cost. See, it doesn't stop you from terraforming. It just lowers the cost. I'm down. I want those shields, especially if we're gonna keep starting shit with our neighbors to secure our borders. All right, secure it. Secure the orbit of that planet. Oh, this is one of those primitive civilizations, which we've got. Let me pause this for 2 seconds, because some of you guys have been talking about it in the chat for a while. There are supposedly planets and sectors. No, factions is what we need. Not factions. contacts. Here we go. There are primitive empires in my territory. Somewhere. I've totally forgotten where, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to locate them. Let's just zoom in a bit so we can see it. See, like, there's one right there that we haven't done anything with. Where's our construction ships? They're probably still really busy. No, they're not. They've actually finished everything. Fantastic. Get over here, build an observation post. We're going to figure out what we want to do with you. And then when you're done with that, we're going to build some more of those. That could be really useful. Especially if they're good with other planets. What's the world that we can't colonize right now? I actually don't remember. You. Yeah, it's the wasteland terrain. What? It's got ancient cities on it. That's actually really cool. And robots should be able to colonize that, you'd think. All right, let's unpause it. Let's get the war over with. There's some light resistance near the homeworld.
Research complete.
They've got a couple of ships. The mushroom people. When we finish researching. Space torpedoes. They finally completed. All right, what do we got that's new? We've got straight up ship hull points for hull integrity. That's kind of cool. Be better if we had our battleships. Reveal Teldar crystals, extremely durable crystals that enhance the armor-piercing capabilities and destructive potential of kinetic weapons. Explosive weapons. Well, we got torpedoes now, so I guess 10% extra damage to torpedoes would be nice because it's so high. It's like 300 and something per torpedo. Crystalline plating will increase our hull points straight up. We've been focused pretty hard on shields right now. We've also got that about halfway done. But straight up bonus, Durasteel armor, or just better armor technology. It's actually not that hard to research either. Well, since we're about to build the Victory class, I'm gonna go with the short research. It's just a nice flat bonus, as long as we've got that in our territory, and I bet we do, as soon as we reveal it. We need to divide up the fleet a little bit. Oh, we have a Federation task force. Where are you guys located at? You're like 5 jumps away. And you're already en route, but I'm giving you the order anyways. That's really cool that I have control of these guys. Yeah, get over here as quickly as you can. Let's unpause it. Our ground troops should have already arrived in the sector. No, they have not. Oh crap, where are you guys located at?
Hostile
Oh, you've got a long
engaged.
flight. You'll be here eventually.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Here we go.
Hostile fleet engaged.
TIE bombers have been launched. And they can't run either because we've got the immobilizer cruisers. I love that those actually have the effect. That is really neat. You know, we can build the Victory. As soon as we win this, I'm going to start building those torpedo Victory classes. And we'll build a few of them to replace some of our losses. Because we lost a couple of victories in that pirate battle. The construction ship not doing anything. That space station just got melted. Probably before we got into its firing range. All right, set up. You guys can now sit in orbit. Don't invade until we actually clear it. First task force. You guys are 2 more jumps out, and you're gonna be able to clear a way for the 501st, because I think they're going through that system. No, they are not. They're going the long way. That's fine. That's a perfect opportunity to design the new ship. So, ship designer. Let's new design. That would be a cruiser 2, I believe. Yep. ISD-1. Yes, we have torpedo technology. Filtered by torpedoes. Bomb bomb. Lasers of Doom. All right, so what was this? This is the Victory 1, so we want to use the Victory 1 sections. Victory back 1. Victory back 2. Victory 2 back 1. Oh, good grief. Okay, I see what they did there. Medium slots. Yeah, just go full medium slots. High-powered weapons. And then let's auto-complete the bottom half. See what we've got. It's not bad. I could rock that. Hang on a second. We'll look at that in just a second. Victory Torp design. Save it. That way we just know. What do we got? The Nurian Confederated Provinces. Themlar Hegemony joined the battle. Joined the Beneficial League. Wait, the Themlar... What the hell is the Beneficial League? Wait a minute, I thought you guys were an associate of ours. You've joined another federation. The Betrayers. You've joined somebody else. How dare you? We were going to bring you into the fold, sir. Oh, you. The Themlar, who we wanted to join, has joined their own federation. They've created one. Who did they create one with? They created one with the Nurians. My plan has gone to shit. So I was gonna have these guys join the Alliance. That was the original idea. I was gonna have them join the Federation, and we'd have this like big 1, 2, 3, like four Empire, maybe 5 actually, because I think, what was it? The Predators have expanded? Oh shit. But now, huh. Oh, well, we'll have to figure something out. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it somehow. All right, where's our ground troops? The Alliance forces have arrived. Go ahead and engage. Don't allow them to bombard our ground troops. We can't have that. So you get in there with your little, what's that, is that a cruiser? The ships are so tiny compared to the Imperial ones. All right, where's the main fleet? Main fleet has bombarded the planet, I would assume, and ground troops should be ready to land. They're just not here yet, that's the problem. We must give it time. All right, well, our hostile fleet is engaged. It's one of the smaller skirmishes of the war. It's using our old laser technology.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I can't believe they joined that. Those jerkbags. It's unfortunate that they've been radicalized. Resources are full. Well, we can fix that right now. Let's go ahead and grab New Terra. Let's order up a couple of our newest ships. All the Federation ships that we could build. No, I would like to build the Torp design. There it goes, Victory 2, Torp design. Give me 4 of them. Yes, I'm down with this. Nice backline, damaging backline. And you know what? I'm not in any huge hurry, but give me another set of
Situation log updated.
assault acclimators. I feel like they need to be fleshed out a bit more. And a couple of CR-90 hangars. Because we've now got the TIE fighters, so we'll be upgrading the fleet for those soon. What do we got? You are not, no transports, don't do it. Don't take on the mining station. Ugh, task force, get over here. Should be just a quick jump for you. Good grief, you're almost here too. Actually, the Imperial fleet's 1 jump away. Head in, deal with that. just deal with that. Okay, did you build the thing? You built the thing. So, here we go. We've got Bear's Fruit. I don't know why, but that's what they call this. We have not built our listening post yet. Why haven't we built this? Listening post is 60%. And then we'll be able to figure out what we want to do with it. They're in the late medieval age. So they still got a ways to go. They still have to get through the Industrial Revolution. And we'll see what this race is good for. There aren't very many of you fools. That's what they're called, fools. Fanatic individualists. And they prefer arid, yes, they prefer arid provinces. This is beautiful. We will take this world for ourselves and bring it into the fold. All right. Are we good? No, we're not.
Construction
Help
complete.
them. Help them kill this stupid mining facility so they can leave. I don't want to have to try to retreat them because I don't know where they'll end up. Let's bring in the main fleet to wipe them out. I figured this war would be over by now, to be completely honest. Shit! All right, the Hushko have arrived with a proper fleet. I'm ordering the Imperial First Fleet to get in there and punch them in the face. The battle of the Hadouken system is about to commence. Do we have any allies here? No, we don't. Are they jumping? No, their engines should be recharging. If the First Fleet can get there, they can catch up.
Hostile fleet
Quickly,
engaged.
boys. We've also got reinforcements. Our first Victory 1 is done. There she is. Those beautiful torpedo launchers on board. You can actually see them though. All right, we can't be messing around. I've got to be keeping an eye on this. So what do we got? All right, the main fleet has arrived. They've got a 2.5K fleet. That's sizable. It could still cause us some trouble. What are we? Oh, we're still cooling down from the jump. Okay. Well, they're coming right for us. They're not messing around. The problem with the Imperial fleet is their firepower is so wrapped up in the individual ships.
Hostile fleet engaged.
I mean, just a single one of these victories are 250 of our fleet power. So if we lose one, we start losing fleet power really fast. We're gonna wipe them. I have total faith. Oh crap! Look at all those missiles. How's our point defense, boys? The Nebulons and the Acclimators, it's not good enough. That's how our point defense is. It is not good enough. The Nebs are popping the ones that are coming towards them, mostly. Oh, we just lost one of our Acclimators. Yeah, our Acclimator front line is hurting. And we're about to lose our Victory too. These shields are already down. Hang in there. Shielding technology on these guys.
Situation
Oh, we got it.
updated.
That was easy. 4.7. We lost that damn. We lost a couple of Acclimators, I think. Shit. Oh, excellent. Fleet combat stats. Can you show us who we lost? We lost one cruiser. Yeah, that was the Acclimator we lost. Indeed. Indeed. Well, we're rebuilding the fleet now anyway, so. That should have brought us... No, it didn't. They're still not willing to surrender. Science ship. It's high risk, but you need to get it done. Get up here and research this. This is the other way that we're building up our science. Prepare for the ground invasion. Why? I keep seeing this. I keep seeing these assault armies like sitting over worlds, but not actually engaging. It's quite weird. Who did we lose? Oh, Emperor Dread has died at age 77. We're gonna pause for a second and mourn our lost emperor. A new election for a new emperor is going. It has to be Caldwell, or Caldwell. I hate to lose him as a general leading the fleet, especially in the middle of a war, but I wish you would tell me who's most likely to win. And they don't have agendas. I wish they did. And not that it matters, because emperors last the entire lifetime. But we've lost Dread. You know what that means, though? That means we're gonna have to build a new flagship. Now I kind of wish I would have taken Battleship, because we could have gotten the Battleship flagship with this emperor coming up. Who do I want to push one way or the other? What do we get for it? Frontier. You can build defense platforms easier. Fortress upkeep is lower. Okay. What do you get? Army rank +1. This leader rose through the ranks of the command. Army rank +1. What does that mean? Monthly influence. +1 influence? What? Elect. Done. +1 influence. I want it. He is now emperor, right? Or do we have to wait? No! Congratulations to Grand Admiral Simon Caldwell, who is now Emperor Caldwell of the Empire. Good grief. Wrong Sirius Shack. That was season 1. There's an enemy force pushing for this world. We need to invade this. Get over there. Look at the missiles. We need more point defense. What were we using for point defense? The acclimators, right? Like they were our front line and our point defense? No. No, they weren't. I thought you had a point defense module. You do. It was this one. Yeah, I'm redesigning you. I'm gonna redesign you. We need more point defense in the fleet. And since you're already mixing it up, auto-complete the design, afterburners. Yeah, let's keep them up in front. Combat speed. I think that gives them a better chance to dodge, doesn't it? We're gonna go with yes on this. Good. All right, and let's order up some more acclimators to the fleet. We need to do, maybe next episode, we'll do planetary updates. I just want to fight this war. I'm in that kind of mood today. Acclimator, class. Oh, man. All right, those victories are taking a while to build. I could build them on another planet. I really could. What was it? Emperor's Landing can build acclimators. Pause this for a second. Immobilizers, no. We want our Quintons. No, we don't. I wanted to fill out the acclimator fleet a bit more. A surprising number of patrons wanted to be acclimator commanders as well, so we'll get them going. All right, so the main fleet has arrived. Good. Go back and bombard this world. And we're not leaving this time until it's ours. Move in. We've got people coming out of hyperspace. Second task force.
Evading hostile fleet.
All right, so we've got hostiles showing up. It looks like back at their capital. Yes, they do. 550 fleet power. I may have lied. I may have to turn around. No, wait, they're moving again. Where are you going? I'm thinking if we invade this planet, if we can get this done quickly. Wait, you guys aren't sitting on the planet. Bombard them. If we can get this done quickly, we might be able to end this war, enter orbit. Because we're already at 67%. They're going to surrender now. It'll change this entire border to be more along our... There we go! Victory against the Augie Nolux autocracy. We admit defeat, but do not think this is anything more than a temporary setback for humans. Yeah, it's the best possible outcome, everybody. Wait for the borders to change. Oh, weird. They didn't... What? Okay, unlike the Predators... Unlike the Predators... Oh, because there's still... I screwed it up. Oh, that's good. That is epic. So what I did was, when I originally started this war, I was like, we're going to liberate your planets. And what I did was, I looked at it from this perspective, and I didn't go into the sectors to realize, until after the war had started, there's 2 planets in this sector. I only liberated one of them. I didn't liberate the other. So their government still exists, but... So they're like neighbors, and they're gonna be these neighboring worlds. It's kind of an epic story, actually, of what's probably gonna happen here. They're gonna be neighbors, but they're gonna hate each other. And there's gonna be this like weird solar system civil war between the 2 worlds. It'd be like Earth and Mars going to war. They even have star bases. Do they have different technology? They still use the same technology though, which makes sense. Oh, that's goofy. Anyways, our 2 ground forces are ready to move out. The war is over. Peace, we have liberated them. I want to demand that they become our vassal. I probably have to build this up. They love us. They match our beliefs, which is great. They're expansionists. That's interesting. But I can't seem to. Offer trade deal, revoke, guarantee. Wait, what do we got here? Independence is guaranteed by us. I probably have to give it time. Because right now their independence is guaranteed. So me like forcing them to become a vassal would break that. Yeah, that's probably what it is. What do we got? Migration treaty with the Hashiko United Plants. That's fine. That's fine. So I've made things slightly more complicated. Isn't that what happens when you invade some random country? All right, boys. We're done here. It's been real and it's been fun, but we're leaving. Let's pull all our forces back to the Northeast Outpost. Yeah, that's a thing. And we should have the opportunity now to mess with that world. Where's that world that we built? Here it is. We've got our listening post. That's what our listening post looks like. Indeed. What can we do with you? Primitive armies. With their like swords and boards, right? Because they're still medieval. They're late medieval age now. Well, what's our thing? Like, what do we do with policies and edicts? Native and live. Okay, it's prohibited. That's why we can't do anything. I'm gonna change. What would this do? Wow. No, they're not about that. They don't want to share knowledge. Damn. All right, maybe we won't do that. What's up? Negative balance and a war declaration. Who? The Nurian Confederated Provinces against the Icadian hegemony. That sucks. The Nurians are going to war with the Icadians.
Research
But the Nurians joined an alliance, didn't they? Yeah, with the Themlar. They screwed up my plan. Y'all are on your own now. Because I think that kills our victory condition. I'm gonna have to go to war with this. We have another alliance over here. We're gonna have to go to war with them. We're now competing instead of being friendly. It's gonna be a problem. I'm trying to remember where victory condition is because I've totally forgotten. Let's go ahead and pause this for a second and take a look. An engineering research is finished. And we can go straight to battleship if we still want to. All right, guys, here's the question. Research, do we go for battleship now, or do we actually like build up our research capability? We could do defense stations, which would probably be useful. I don't know, we haven't been in a defense war once yet. We've been the aggressors almost every single time. That may change now that our friends have allied with each other and made a federation out of it. I don't think you can combine federations or make like an Uber federation, which is an alliance of federations. I don't think you can do that in this. So it's gonna have to be dealt with. But yeah, like what do we go for? I'm thinking battleship. I'm thinking we just suck it up and go battleship, but that is a long research. It's only 92 months now. Only, I say. Like that's nothing. Oh hell, there's still 16 months left on this. Look how long this was. 13,000 research though. Hoy. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. Battleships. I'm more interested though in what you guys have to say about the Themlar and the Nurian Federation going on here. Like that's a thing that we're gonna have to deal with. It's our opinion. The other race's opinions of us. We're gonna deal with you, Hashiko United Planets. We're gonna come over there. Damn, look at them push up on our border. This is gonna be the next great war, I think, right here. Look how much they hate us. We're looking at their opinion to us right now. And they do not care for us. How are they compared to us? Relative power is pathetic and they're fairly unfriendly. Okay. And they don't trust us. Wait, they're a protectorate of the Just Khan? Maybe it won't be another great war. You guys, oh, you guys went to war, didn't you? Or just trying to like, that makes things a little bit more complex. If I went to war with these guys, it would piss off my Federation ally. I couldn't go to war with them probably. They probably would vote no. Even a war of liberation. All right, well I should focus on this. This has to be fixed. I wanna bring them into the fold, and we've got, oh, we're close. Oh, we're real close. 2292, 0427. All right, we're gonna go with battleships. I'm not gonna do a vote on that. And we're gonna let these months go by because we're 2 months away
Construction
from bringing the Predators into the Alliance. Let's get it done. Let's just speed it up and get it done. Because we're like right there. This is the first time I've actually sped this up since the entire campaign started. I know. We're hurting on resources. Let's get the fleet docked up, and that won't be a problem anymore. Because you're just sitting there, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Okay, that's fine. Sit over here. And watch our power jump through the roof. Wait for it. Okay, actually, we should be good. What? Federation Association request. Diplomatic proposal. Who do we got? Oh, the Combine. Now that's what you guys are, right? You're the Combine? Yes, you are. You would like to cooperate more closely with the Imperial Alliance. Leaving aside the question of membership, would you consider association status? Yes. Until I can bring you as a protectorate status. We can offer protection to another empire in exchange for some influence over their internal affairs. Protectorates cannot be integrated. They have an independent guarantee from their overlord. Pay 80% reduced tech costs for any tech their overlord knows and turn into vassals once they reach 40% amount of tech compared to the overlord. That is fantastic. They're gonna become vassals. Let's do that. We'll offer you protection status because you guys are great. Come and join us so we can use you to colonize all the desert worlds. Because we can use you. The Empire can use you. Pause this real quick. What do we have? Communications established with a new race. The bird people, the Krazaroks. Now, it's been a long time. It's been a long time since we found a new race. Interesting. They're up here. All right, let's get done. The one thing before we call this episode, we wanted to integrate subjects. It'll cost us 210 and take up how many more months? At a rate of 5 influence per month. Okay, so it's gonna take a little while. Confirm it. Excellent, we're growing by 2 more planets. We're gonna have to rename those planets. Indeed. All right, let's pause it here. We're gonna call this the end of the episode. Things are getting interesting, and the Empire grows. We're gonna own a whole like quarter of the galaxy soon. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. Later, everybody.